So first things first, we're gonna talk about the brand Warframe. Qorvex, to me, it looks subjectively cool. He's solid as a rock, even though he's made out of concrete. Yeah, because anyway, not important. What is important, the kit itself look fun, subjectively speaking, as much as you can talk regarding some pictures or some videos that you saw on the dev stream. But I think it's best we re-see what the developer has showcased in terms of gameplay and talk a bit more about his abilities, because I do have a couple of concerns. So this is Qorvex. A signature weapon is the Mandonal or the Mandel. It's gonna be a heavy weapon, and I know what you're gonna say, dude, hold on. Heavy weapons in Warframe are basically worthless. They are underpowered as all hell. I've been screaming this for the past 2 years. Thankfully, they decided to finally do something about it. Apparently, we're gonna be getting buffs across the board for heavy weapons, so hopefully the newly minted Mandel will not be quote-unquote useless, or at least that's my hope.
I can't take the animation. I just can't take the animation.
He breathes through his head.
He's got to breathe
Through his
somehow.
head, just through his head.
He's got to breathe somehow.
Okay, anyway, he's definitely radioactive.
Well, it's quiet breathe through her.
Yeah, so his first one creates a pylon. He'll do a little jump and stomp. Oh, I love how
Chirinka pillar.
I love how it feels like, ugh, you know, a little bit of height, you know.
That's awesome.
So it basically slows down enemies a little bit and then gives them radiation, and it also reacts to your other powers. So we'll see that once you're starting to activate them. Your two does 2 big walls and a squish.
Yeah.
And like you said,
That's
when I
cool.
hit my pillar, the pulses quicken.
Yeah, you can see the pulses before and after. Like when you do that, it starts pulsing. I think it's twice as fast, something like that. The passive, I guess I skipped over the passive. Basically, all your attacks with weapons do radioactive radiation status. So you're basically spreading status all over the place, as you can see. I love this question.
It's so good.
Oh, that is so cool.
His 3 gives the whole team status defense, so that's a little harder to show off right now because there's no one to give you status. But basically, while you have those charges, you are immune to magnetic procs, knockdowns, all that stuff. You can finally unequip your prime sure-footed in Warframe.
Yeah.
So yeah, you got that, and also the stacks build as you play. So basically, as you kill enemies and you hurt enemies with radioactive status, you start getting more status protection, not only for you but also for your team. And your 4th, you gotta spread some. I think you have a lot of radiation there. I cannot see because I'm kind of blind and it's pretty
I'm
far
also
away. But
blind.
Well, just hit 4 and see what happens.
yeah, but basically it's like a beam, and anyone you hit, it starts chaining. So you can see the extra attacks after. That's the radiation. Basically, because they were affected by radiation, you did like a chain reaction is what we're basically calling it. A chain reaction from the radiation, and it just starts blowing them all over the place.
Yeah.
And also synergy with the pillar. If I hit my pillar again,
Yeah,
quickens that pulse.
It pulses
Cool.
faster. Yeah, so the idea in general is like he's more like he controls the zone. He's very durable. You can see, well, right now he's unmodded, and you can see his health. So he's quite a durable.
Simply from a subjective point of view, it looks really, really freaking cool. How actually powerful he will be, I have no idea. I love the design on this one. My fear is for his 4 ability may not be super useful. I love the whole chain mechanic idea. However, historically speaking in Warframe, when you got abilities that kind of resemble this one, because it's not the first or the second or even the third time we get beam-like abilities, usually these get swapped out for something else from the helmet system, and that's a general problem and a crying shame when it comes to Warframe, because you see, your big bada boom abilities usually get swapped out, which is a bit anticlimactic when it comes to gameplay, but of course, time will tell. His helmet ability is going to be his first ability. That's going to be the pillar that pumps faster, pulsates faster. If you're going to be using other abilities in combination, applying slow to enemies within range and radiation damage, but basically that's your passive as well. Essentially everything applies radiation. I love the big sandwich rock concrete thing. That looks absolutely fantastic, but we're gonna have to see what is the actual value of that one in gameplay. Subjectively speaking, I think this one looks great. Now that they are buffing heavy weapons, I'm also glad that they're releasing this one with a heavy weapon as well. And furthermore than just Qorvex and his weapon, Hopefully now heavy weapons will be able to compete with primaries and secondaries, and Qorvex will be coming with the Whispers in the Wall update in December. We don't know exactly when in December, but it is coming this year. As always, my name has been Leyzar. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.